What really happened during Jungkook's latest live that made millions of ARMY stop everything they were doing? Why did one tiny detail instantly become the biggest topic across social media? Was it just a fresh haircut? A brand new microphone? Or was Jungkook quietly hinting at something much bigger? Welcome back to Jikook Lover. Before we dive into today's explosive story, make sure to hit the like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you never miss the hottest BTS updates happening around the world. Trust us, you'll want to watch until the very end, because what started as a simple live broadcast has now sparked countless theories that no one saw coming. No one expected an ordinary live stream to suddenly dominate conversations across the global BTS fandom. Within minutes of Jungkook appearing on screen, social media platforms exploded with reactions, screenshots, short video clips, and fan theories. What seemed like a casual moment quickly transformed into one of the most talked about BTS-related events online. At first glance, nothing appeared unusual. Jungkook greeted fans warmly, settled comfortably in front of his setup, and began interacting with ARMY in his familiar, relaxed style. But it didn't take long for fans to notice something was different. His appearance immediately caught everyone's attention. Many viewers believed his hair looked noticeably shorter and fresher than before. Others commented that he looked incredibly refreshed, almost as if he had just finished showering before turning on the live stream. Some fans couldn't stop talking about how healthy and bright he looked, while others focused on something completely different, a brand new microphone sitting on his desk. That single detail quickly became another topic of discussion. Was Jungkook simply showing off new equipment? Or could there be another reason he decided to go live with a completely new setup? Within minutes, thousands of comments began appearing from fans all over the world. Every expression, every smile, every movement was analyzed frame by frame. It was another reminder of how even the smallest change from Jungkook could become international news almost instantly. Then came the words that seemed to change everything. "I'm back." It was such a short sentence. Only 2 words. Yet those words instantly fueled endless conversations throughout the fandom. Some fans interpreted them as nothing more than a warm greeting after being away from live streams for a while. Others believed those words carried a deeper meaning. Could Jungkook be hinting that he plans to become more active again? Was this simply a casual return, or the beginning of something much bigger that has not yet been officially announced? As the live stream continued, fan communities became busier than ever. Discussion posts multiplied by the minute. Reaction videos began appearing across YouTube. Translations spread across multiple languages. Screenshots circulated everywhere. The excitement wasn't driven by an official announcement, a teaser, or a comeback schedule. Instead, it was fueled entirely by curiosity. Why did this particular live stream feel so different? Why were millions of ARMY convinced there was more to this story than met the eye? Some believed Jungkook simply wanted to reconnect with fans after spending time away from live streams. Others suggested that artists often refresh their hairstyle or equipment before entering a new chapter of activities. However, as of now, there has been no official confirmation connecting his appearance or live stream to any upcoming project. Much of the discussion remains fan interpretation and speculation. Ironically, that uncertainty only made the story even more fascinating. Every second of the live stream was replayed repeatedly. Fans zoomed in on details. They compared screenshots with older broadcasts. They searched for clues that might explain why Jungkook suddenly decided this was the perfect moment to return. Was the new microphone simply a personal purchase? Was the fresh hairstyle nothing more than a summer change? Or were these details quietly signaling something fans would only understand later? Jungkook had once again demonstrated an incredible ability to capture the world's attention without making any major announcement at all. A simple livestream had become a worldwide topic simply because millions of people were eager to know what might happen next. And perhaps that is what makes this moment so intriguing. Sometimes the biggest stories don't begin with dramatic headlines or official press releases. Sometimes they begin with one unexpected live stream. one fresh new look, one simple sentence, and millions of people asking exactly the same question. As the live stream continued, one thing became increasingly clear. Jungkook wasn't trying to create a dramatic moment. In fact, that may have been exactly why the broadcast became so unforgettable. There were no flashy stage lights, no elaborate production, and no official announcement waiting at the end. Instead, millions of viewers were captivated by something much simpler: his natural presence. For many longtime ARMY, that authenticity has always been one of Jungkook's greatest strengths. Whether performing before tens of thousands of people, or speaking casually through a live stream, he has often created an atmosphere that feels personal, as though he is spending time with friends rather than addressing a global audience. This latest live seemed to capture that feeling once again. The moment he appeared on screen, comments began pouring in faster than anyone could read them. Fans from South Korea, Japan, the United States, Brazil, Indonesia, the Philippines, Mexico, France, Germany, India, and countless other countries greeted him simultaneously. The chat quickly transformed into a sea of purple hearts, welcoming messages and emotional reactions. Many fans admitted they hadn't realized how much they had missed these spontaneous interactions until that exact moment. Others said the live stream instantly brightened their day. Some even confessed they dropped everything they were doing simply because they received a notification that Jungkook had gone live. That kind of reaction is something very few artists in the world can generate. It wasn't simply because Jungkook appeared online. It was because his live streams have developed a unique reputation over the years. Fans never know exactly what to expect. Sometimes he sings. Sometimes he chats casually. Sometimes he laughs over the smallest things. Sometimes he spends long periods simply listening to music or reading comments. That unpredictability has become part of the experience. This time was no different. Although the atmosphere remained relaxed, fans couldn't stop noticing the little details. His hairstyle immediately became one of the biggest discussion points. Some believed the shorter look made him appear more mature. Others thought it reminded them of previous eras in BTS history. Some even compared screenshots from older live streams, trying to determine exactly when the haircut might have happened. Of course, none of these observations were officially confirmed. They were simply fans sharing their excitement and personal impressions. But that's often how major conversations within the BTS fandom begin. One observation leads to another. One screenshot inspires hundreds more. Before long, millions of people are discussing the same topic. Then came another subject that unexpectedly gained attention: the microphone. At first, only a handful of viewers mentioned it. Soon, however, more and more fans began asking whether Jungkook had recently upgraded his recording equipment. Some complimented its appearance. Others wondered if the improved setup suggested he had been spending more time working with music at home. Again, there is no official confirmation connecting the equipment to any future musical project. It could simply be a personal purchase or an upgrade for better audio quality during live streams. Still, curiosity continued to grow. After all, fans naturally enjoy noticing every small change. One interesting aspect of the live stream was how differently people interpreted exactly the same moments. While one group focused on his hairstyle, another focused on his expressions. Some paid attention to the background. Others listened carefully to every sentence he spoke, hoping to discover hidden meanings that might have gone unnoticed. This is something that has become increasingly common within global fan communities. Every appearance creates hundreds of different interpretations. Some remain simple observations. Others develop into larger theories. But ultimately, only official announcements can confirm whether those theories are accurate. Even so, the conversations themselves reveal something remarkable about Jungkook's influence. Very few public figures can generate worldwide discussions simply by sitting in front of a camera and saying hello. Yet Jungkook has repeatedly shown that he possesses exactly that kind of impact. The phrase, "I'm back," became another example. For many viewers, those two words carried emotional significance. Some interpreted them as reassurance. Others felt they reflected his excitement about reconnecting with ARMY. Many simply smiled because hearing those words made them feel closer to someone they have supported for years. Of course, there were also fans who immediately wondered whether those words hinted at future activities. Could new music be approaching? Would there be more live streams? Was something larger quietly being prepared behind the scenes? At this point, there is no official information confirming any of those possibilities. Still, the speculation itself demonstrates just how invested fans remain in every step of Jungkook's journey. Another fascinating aspect of the livestream was the atmosphere it created across social media. Within a short time, countless clips began circulating online. Short edits highlighted his smiles. Slow-motion videos focused on his reactions. Fan-made compilations compared different moments from beginning to end. Meanwhile, hashtags related to Jungkook climbed rapidly as fans continued sharing their favorite scenes. For many ARMY, these live streams represent more than entertainment. They create shared memories. Someone watching in Seoul can laugh at the exact same moment as another fan watching in Jakarta, London, Los Angeles, Bangkok, or Sao Paulo. Despite living thousands of kilometers apart, millions of people experience the same emotions together. That sense of connection has always been one of BTS's greatest strengths. Jungkook's livestream reminded fans of that once again. Even those who couldn't watch live rushed to replay recordings uploaded by other viewers. Reaction channels quickly joined the conversation. Discussion forums became increasingly active. People debated which moment was their favorite. Some loved his relaxed attitude. Others couldn't stop talking about how fresh and healthy he looked. Many simply appreciated the opportunity to spend time with him again, even through a screen. Perhaps that explains why such a simple livestream became global news among fans. It wasn't necessarily about one dramatic event. It was about emotion, connection, comfort, and the excitement of seeing someone they admire return unexpectedly. Yet despite all the warmth surrounding the broadcast, one mystery still remains unanswered. Why did this particular live stream feel different from previous ones? Was it simply because fans had been waiting for another casual interaction? Or did the combination of his new appearance, upgraded setup, and confident greeting naturally encourage people to believe that something bigger might be coming? At the moment, no one outside Jungkook and his team truly knows. Perhaps there is no hidden message at all. Perhaps fans are simply celebrating an artist they deeply appreciate. Or perhaps, sometime in the near future, people will look back at this livestream and realize it marked the quiet beginning of an entirely new chapter. Until that day arrives, the discussion is likely to continue growing. Every replay may reveal another tiny detail. Every conversation may inspire another theory.